excuse me, minor burp to start things off. It's, you know, sometimes I try and, like, keep track of the things that, I eat to be like, oh, I should calorie wash, I should make sure I'm getting my proper nutrients. And then I'm just like, that seems hard, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know, I've never really, like... I feel like I kind of eat like garbage. I'm kind of just like a human trash compactor. And yet, despite all of that, somehow underweight. I don't understand how that happened. I don't understand... science is baffled by it. Gold feather, beautiful. But I mean, it's here. I guess my metabolism just has not slowed down. I still have my 16-year-old metabolism of just eat anything, but I'm 6 years older now. We're a pumpkin, by the way. Like, so the pumpkin is like... It's weird. I think it's my favorite transformation in the game, but it objectively does the least. The ability of the pumpkin is that you are small, and that's it, I think. I think that is the only purpose that this serves. I'm trying to remember... Ooh, notes. I'm trying to remember exactly what we need to do. There's quite a few things. Surprisingly, being small is a good ability in this game, but there are quite a few things we need to do. I do like how the top of it kind of bounces off when you jump. It does make a disgusting squishing noise, though. I don't like pumpkin... like anything in real life, I don't think. I don't like pumpkin pie, I don't like other things you might be able to make with pumpkin. I don't like it. I don't respect pumpkins. But this transformation is pretty good. Down the well we go. There's some notes down here. I mean, you can do this as Banjo-Kazooie, but it's like, why would you? It's so annoying. Just get in there, get in there. Oink. Animation skip, because we got it as the pumpkin. I always gotta wonder where does Kazooie go in these transformations, you know? Because, like, I mean, is she still in the backpack? Does she get shrunken down? Is she sharing a shared consciousness with Banjo in the pumpkin body? That seems something horror novel. Am I first person in here? I feel like there's something over here that I can't see. Okay, I'm just gonna assume there's nothing over there and go because I don't want to do this anymore. Small pipe. Gold feather. Yeah. I don't know, maybe this world will be short. I've been kind of cleaning up pretty fast here. I have a good memory of these things. I'm sure some people out there are like, there's no way this guy didn't play this game, like, 2 minutes ago just to get... He's got the wiki in the other tab, he's looking at it, it's like, I swear I'm not. Just, I have a good memory for these things. Also, I played this game, like, a lot when I had it on Xbox, so, yeah, that's probably why I have a really good understanding of these sorts of things. I don't know, Pikmin 4, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm like, man, Pikmin 4 is coming out. I mean, I'm not sure if I would ever do, like, a first-time playthrough of Pikmin 4, just because, we need to get on top of the wall to get inside the mansion, that's right. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I'll look around. Yeah, so Pikmin 4 is like, when it comes out, if it comes out, I'm not even sure if I would do like a blind playthrough of it, just because I usually want my first playthrough of a game to be by myself, that way I can really like immerse myself. I wouldn't want to like constantly stress out about, oh there we go. I wouldn't want to constantly stress out about, providing good commentary while also trying to read the dialogue and like pay attention to what's happening and learning the game mechanics and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't want to do that. So I don't know. It'd also be a matter of like getting a copy on release day basically, and I don't know. Again, I don't know if I want to do that because it's just getting games on release is scary. One more, I'm gonna get a new life bar. Very cool. I think I forgot to break a window. I think I was supposed to break one more window to get a Jiggy, but oh well, I'll come back for it later. Like getting games on release day is always a gamble because the modern video game industry is just a nightmare scape. It's horrible. So there we go. We got a Jiggy and some even notes. Boink. But I don't know, I think, I've seen some things from Pikmin 4. I didn't watch, like, any trailer analyses. I literally just watched the trailer, and I was like, yeah, that's all I need to know. There's, like, a dog, and I'm like, I don't really know about that. The game looks, like, oddly fast, and I don't know how to, like, properly convey that to make me sound, like, not crazy, but it looks like it has one of my main problems from Pikmin 3 in it, which is that the Pikmin move really, really quickly, and that makes the game really easy. Because, like, in Pikmin 1... replaying Pikmin 1 to get footage was a real, like, eye-opening experience for me. Because I got to see, like, oh, wow, you cannot have Leaf Pikmin on your squad. They are such an annoyance. Like, you need to flower them. And then in Pikmin 3, it's like, yeah, flower Pikmin carry things pretty fast, but in terms of, like, keeping up with the captain, no, it's, like, they lag behind slightly when they're leaves, but that's basically it. It's not that important at all. So we're gonna go back to the mansion. We need to open up a window, crack a window. We need to go to the basement, which is an area I completely forgot about until I saw it. Like, caught a sneak peek of it earlier. And we definitely need to find where some other notes are as well. Basement detected. Just go away. I'm so tired of you. Yum yum. My Chikorita playthrough of Heart Gold is... I mean, I wouldn't say it's, like, still going. I just kind of do it whenever I'm bored. I got up to Bugsy's gym basically it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat him, but I'm at that point now. Did manage to beat Faulkner. Jinjo, I hear you. It's always weird to me because there are no grenade eggs in this game, and I'm so used to there being grenade. Okay, I didn't expect the Jiggy to be that easy. But I look at these barrels and I'm like, I need to grenade egg this, but it's like, no, you don't. Like, a whole new game. Okay, so there's only... Oh god, I have dementia coming in. Was that my 8th Jiggy? Who are you? Okay, we need the yellow Jinjo, or the golden one. So... I think that was our 8th Jiggy, which I think I know where the last 2 are. Well, one of them is for the Jinjo. The other one, I definitely know where it is. We need to crack open a window upstairs real quick, so if you'll excuse me, I'll go do that. No, I'm done talking about Mystery Dungeon, I think. Obviously, Explorers of Sky is my favorite game ever, and I hope they do it justice, but, yeah, it is what it is. Still playing more Dicey Dungeon. I've been thinking of doing, like, okay, this is a heavy if. I've been thinking of potentially doing, like, a live stream sort of scenario. I just don't know. It's Logo the toilet, by the way. I don't know if, like, my internet would be good enough for that, or I don't know if I would be good at that. Because, like, live streaming is pretty scary. It's like... Oh, you have to be, like, if I make a mistake, or if I get bad footage, which doesn't ever, like, happen, but if I did, I could pretty safely just be like, okay, I'll just re-record that and edit it out, etc. If I have a bad live stream, like, my life is over. I'm like, oh, man. First live stream was a dang nightmare. Okay, Jinjo in here detected. You can help determine what kind of Jiggy this is by getting this Jingo. Jingo? I can buy Jiggy and Jinjo, excuse me. Oh, this is number 9, right? And then the last Jiggy we need is inside. Yeah, the last Jiggy we need is inside Logo the toilet. I do need to find some notes before then, though. How many notes do I have? I could press pause and check, but that would eat into my valuable time on this earth, so I don't want to do that. No note. Okay, there are notes in here. 9 notes. That is a kind of awkward number. There is another window on the other side here we need to get. After that, I'm really not sure where the extra 9 notes will be. I guess I'll just, like, get the Jiggy in Logo the toilet. The glass really destroys the frame rate. Okay, there's a lot of notes in here. We figured it out, guys. Chomp, 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 indeed. Okay, there's definitely 9 notes in here. Like, look at this. Look at this. Go check this. Black guys drive a car like this. But then white guys, they drive a car like this. So it's a Simpsons joke, okay? It's very funny. Making fun of comedians that point out, like, race comedy. So yeah, we're gonna get the pumpkin and go inside the toilet. Yes, that is actually how you get the Jiggy. And then we're not done with the pumpkin. See, I calculated it so that I would end the world on the pumpkin transformation. Because there's actually, like, 2 different things we need to do outside of the world as the pumpkin. I guess the pumpkin is the only transformation you actually need to beat the game. Because that gate I opened at the end of last episode, or the gate I opened at the end of whatever episode I got to Mad Monster Mansion, that is required to beat the game. You can't progress until you do that, and you need to be the pumpkin to fit inside, like, a crack in the door. So, yeah, there we go. So, things to come, I suppose. My favorite film, released in 1964, maybe? I don't remember when Things to Come was released. I haven't seen it. We need to go back to the hedge maze in order to get up on that mansion. And then it's just like the opposite window as to what I went in previously. This is great. I still got it. Spider-Man from Sam Raimi. I still got the moves. It's like, yeah, if I run out of things to talk about, just talk about what I'm doing in the game, even though this game is not that exciting, and in fact, I did go the wrong way. Thank you for noticing. I apologize. I seem to have run out of words there, as I previously mentioned. It just actually happened to me. I was like, oh man, I'm drawing a real blank on what to say. But then I heard the howl of a werewolf, because this is a full moon-based level. And I remembered that, like, I don't know, I know I've talked about the whole werewolf thing a lot. If I could be anything in life, it'd be a werewolf, and that's just a fact. I'm sorry if that offends you. Any werewolves in the chat, please DM me and bite me. Happy Landings, level 1. Goodbye, Logo. I think I like werewolves just because it's like, it's 1 night a month, and that's really, it's inconvenient, but it's not, like, impossible to deal with. You know? Like, it's gonna ruin a lot of aspects of your life, for sure, but it's not, like, crazy enough where it's gonna, like, completely command your life. Like, a vampire thing is going to, that's your entire life, if you're a vampire. You can never go out during the day. A werewolf is like, you can probably get like a few weeks, a month, where it's pretty normal, right? But then, like, you know, that 1 week around the full moon is like, I gotta prepare, and I gotta, like, make excuses for why I can't be in the club or, like, at work that night, and it's like, oh, no. And then, you know, you turn into a bloodthirsty monster, and you gotta prevent yourself from eating all your friends, etc. Gravestones have come to life. Definitely one of the more, like, creative... Ouch. One of the more creative, like, enemy drops in the world is just having those gravestones come to life. It's a nice jump scare if you're not expecting it. I don't know. any kind of jump scare at all definitely makes me jump a little, which is, it frustrates me. Not because of the scare itself. I mean, jump scares are just, like, kind of inherently unfair, but, it is what it is. I can't do much about that. Now we need to... For some reason, Mumbo just has a house over here. It's not even his skull, but we need to transform back, bust open the coffin, and then we can do something, as we'll see. Excuse me? God, Mumbo does not look good in this game, by the way. I just want to point that out. Speaking of not good. Just stop, please. Just stop it. I wish you weren't here. Yeah, Mumbo does not look good in this game at all. It's kind of shocking how much better he looks in 2E. Oh, don't even show me it. But yeah, we raised the water level. We need to raise the water level in order to get to the next world, which is in fact Rusty Bucket Bay. I'm not excited to go there, but we do need it to do it to beat the game. And to get 100%, as I will be doing. Pumpkin making Mumbo hungry. Well, I guess I didn't, like, see his full dialogue the first time I transformed, so this counts as, like, a new transformation, maybe? Thankfully, you don't have to pay skulls for that one. But yeah, so we have something else to do as the pumpkin. It's kind of weird that they make you leave as the pumpkin, right? Because, there's nothing... I mean, there is something else for us to do, but it's not, like, required to beat the game. So yeah, the rest of this episode is just going to be me getting a secret thing. What do you think it will be? And then I'm going to go open the way to Rusty Bucket Bay, and then probably just going to, like, avoid recording for as long as possible, because I really do not want to do Rusty Bucket Bay. It is a highly obnoxious world. I'm upset that it comes right after Bad Monster Mansion, because it makes me think less of the world and constantly dreading it. Okay, now we have to... Bear with me for a second. Bear, Need to thread the needle here a little. If I die, I think I come back as Banjo, which would be mucho frustrating. I also think that if you, like... Okay, I'm not going to test this here. I think if you run off the ledge as the pumpkin, you still get your jump. Would be cool. Hello, Brentilda. Can I talk to you as a pumpkin? Yes, I sure can. Revolting, Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. Average, male living room space. It also has a verruca plant? I don't know what that is. Jamie pulled that up, put a picture of it right on screen. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous, spotty purple undies. Why can't I move? Oh, because Gruntilda's talking. And we're, not full on energy. It's kind of weird. That, dialogue in this game, if you go to unskippable dialogue, but then skippable dialogue shows up, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? It's Cheeto the Spellbook is what I'm getting at. Second Cheeto encounter. What do you think this one will be? I think it's always in the same order, right? Like, if you were to happen to come to this one first, I think he still gives you the blue eggs cheat code. But this one is not blue eggs, because we already have it. It will, in fact, be... this one's... What is it? It's red feathers. Okay, so our red feather count is, I believe, 50. But if we enter red feathers, we get 100 at a time, which is pretty good. And there is, in fact, one more Cheeto spellbook we can find in the game. I hope I remember where it is, although, honestly, I kind of don't. I think I semi-remember what's going on with the Cheeto spellbook, the third one, that is. And conveniently, there is one other consumable sort of item we have been collecting so far in the game, so I wonder if the third Cheeto spellbook will provide. I probably just won't use Cheeto because I'm lazy. And inputting codes on the sandcastle floor takes forever, and I don't really want to do it if I can avoid it, which I can. I can simply just not use the cheats. This is a cheatless playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie, and you beat Banjo-Kazooie without using cheats. It's gonna be tough. It's actually, like, kind of tough. I've always used them just because it's like, well, they're in the game. Humble Magic get weak. I'm no longer a pumpkin. I'm, in fact, a Banjo-Kazooie now. I looked up Banjo-Kazooie's move list in Smash just out of, like, curiosity. It's kind of interesting. It's nice to see the moves from this game come back, like the gold feathers. Apparently you can only use 5 of them in a stock, I believe it's called. Which is like, oh, that's neat, because they've limited amount of them. Haha, that's really powerful. Now we need to go up to get to the next area. And then there's like the Breagle Bash from 2E comes back, which is like, oh, it's funny, and he's got the eggs, and it's like, I clapped because I know what that is. Star Wars. Listen, the thing about Star Wars is, like, people have been talking about this Andor show, and I'm sure it's great. Do we just go up? Because it's... No, next room. The new Andor show, new quote-unquote, apparently it's great. It kind of just, like, encapsulates my problem with Star Wars, because I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to. Where it's like, I feel like every character that comes out in Star Wars just gets, like, a TV miniseries, or, like, a spin-off, something. And it's really irritating to me, because it's like, I feel like, and this is not an unpopular opinion by any means, but I feel like people just can't let things be, like, magical and fun anymore. They always need to, like, I came out really late. They always need to, like, explain it and be like, oh, where was this character in this? And it's like, I don't know, and I don't care. Like the Book of Boba Fett, right? Like, did anyone actually, like, care about Boba Fett before the Boba Fett show got made? He was, like, kind of interesting, right? He was like, oh, it's cool, he's a bounty hunter. But, like, he wasn't, I don't know, he wasn't really anything besides that. Then he got his whole shows, the Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian Season 3, and it's like, oh, we gotta explain everything. It's like, oh, where was Obi-Wan Kenobi in between Episode 3 and Episode 4? They got, like, Kid Leia, and they got... Oh, remember the time they CGI'd Mark Hamill? That was abysmal. I actually could not believe I was witnessing that when I saw that. I do now realize I forgot to get the Jiggy and Grunty's eye out of Bad Monster Mansion. I'll go back and get it. That's how we'll end the episode. I don't want to end the episode out front of Rusty Bucket Bay, because the world is very tragic, to say the least. Let's bust this down. Sure can. Is this where we need to be? Sure hope so. Yes, it is. Okay, 35 Jiggies. Now we're at 23. It's a big old ship. It's the Titanic, or Titanic if you're that JonTron game he reviewed. So they played at AGDQ. That was a good run. Would recommend the Titanic run for awful games done quick. And I really don't like AGDQ, but the awful block is like pretty consistently some good stuff because nobody really cares about what's happening. And so everyone can just kind of let loose as they please. I have no idea where this goes. Let's just it's a brand new adventure. It seems like it's gonna be... Why is there a grill here? What's happening? Okay, well, it led to nowhere. Very cool. So yeah, we open up the way to Rusty Bucket Bay. I'm just gonna go back and get the Jiggy and Grunty's eye, and that's how we'll finish things off. Oh, look at that. Finally found a use for the cauldron warping. We've seen it live on camera. Exciting. There's, you know, Brentilda's back here, right? I saw that earlier, so we should go talk to her. Get a lot of Grunty facts today. I almost didn't make that. What do you have to say about Gruntilda today, Brentilda? The disgusting Gruntilda has a spider pancakes for breakfast. I wouldn't try those, but I can see some people that probably would. I get pie for dinner. Yuck. I don't know. People eat insects all the time. Finishes with eyeball ice cream. How horrid. I am, like, I don't even know. I don't know. It's kind of like cheating because I have to walk these back in editing, but, like, I feel like most people would never remember all this. Do I have to get the flight pad again? There's no way I have to get the flight pad again for this, right? Surely I can just get it normally. I'm pretty confident I can make this jump. Let me just hit him with that real quick, and then we need to land, and then... Oh. That's fine, I can just do it again. Oh, come on, tease it. First try, easy clap. Alright, we have like, I don't know, 22 Jiggies left in the game. We're making some real good progress. So next time on Banjo-Kazooie, we will in fact be going to Rusty Bucket Bay. The entrance is not in fact on screen, but are you really that upset if it isn't because it's the worst world ever? Hope to see you guys then, and always remember to sleep with a nightlight if you want it. Don't sleep with a nightlight, it's a big waste of electricity. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.